Alright, welcome, Zodiac, welcome. So basically, in this wonderful today's day of this whole entire game that I'll be playing, this is between the Pokegods, the Feedod's Poke game, and plus the basically on even versus odd game, But the way this is, I understand that it's going to be a very interesting way of how it goes, and this is how it is. Now, it's very interesting. Now, I don't normally do this. And what I'm meaning is that I don't normally do at least 13 cards per se. I don't usually do that. But the way this is, I understand that in my own way, in my own deep own thoughts here, I think that the way of this is, I'm going to see what's going on, right? So that's how it goes. But normally, that I don't usually do at least 13 cards. Now, I don't know what's going on with the 13 cards. I don't know what's going to be happening. But the way this is, it is a very interesting, challenging way about knowing about the 13 cards, right? So, you don't know how it is. You might get at least 3 suits. Diamonds, hearts, clubs, spades. That's how it goes. But the way of this is you have to understand about the majority to understand that, right? That's how it goes. And when it's very to be specific, you have to understand of what it takes and how you can do it in that way. So it's like this is how it goes. But the way this is what's going on. So whether you think that okay, well you have at least 13 cards, that's how it goes. But you understand that, right? So this is how it goes. So in theory, I have 13 cards. Let's say the Pokegods have 13 cards. Well, that's a lot of cards there, right? So this is how it goes. But when you look at it into a different perspective, there are ways that you need to consider. Is that where you believe that you have at least a lot of cards to handle, and when it is that's how it goes, right? So that's what it seems to be. But further than that, this is how it goes in that way. Whether you see it as when fulfilling, you know how it goes, you know how you can understand it, and that's how it is, right? So that's how it seems to be. But the way this is, that's how it goes, right? So that's how it is, right? So let's see. Can I at least outperform the Pokegods and see defeat the their 13 cards? I don't know. But what this is, this is how it goes. So and then I'll do the flops and the turns and the rivers and all that stuff. But what this is how it goes in that way. So this is the way it works, right? So remember the Pokegods have black cards and red cards here. And then I got red cards and blue cards here. That's what I have, right? So that's how it goes. So this is what it is. We're going to figure out who's going to go first, who's going to go last, and we're going to understand that, right? That's how it goes. So that's what it seems to be. And remember, the Pokegods will be on your left side, so it's on the right side. You're not confused about it. That's how it goes. Plus, I have the deer button that goes first, and that's how it goes in that way, and that's how it seems to be, right? So that's how it goes. So we understand what's going on in that way, and we're going to understand what's going on in that perspective way of how it goes. Okay, so here we go. So let's see. So the Pokegods have one black card. I got one red card. And the Pokegods have King of Clubs. Zodiac has the 2 diamonds. So Pokegods will go first because they got the King high, and I got basically the two low. As in, yeah. So this is how it goes. So now let's see. The Pokegods will have at least 13 cards. So these are the 13 cards that they have. Okay, so I don't know what they have specifically. So that's what it is, right? So that's how it seems to be. Now I'm going to figure out what I have because in the 13 cards I don't know specifically what's going on. And let's see. don't know why you're hearing a dog in the background. Sorry about that. But here we go. And let's see. Let's see what I got for my 13 cards. And reveal my cards as well. So this is all 13 cards here. So let's see. So I got clubs and diamonds with a pair of fives, right? So I got that down, right? So I have 75 clubs, 4 or 5 diamonds. That's what I got per se. Plus another one that I got is I got the Jack of Hearts, 7, 10 diamonds, Ace Heart Spades, right? So that's how. So I got clubs, diamonds, and spades. And then plus I have the hearts, king of spades, and ace of clubs. So I got clubs, diamonds, and hearts. So diamonds, clubs, diamonds, hearts, spades. So I got 4 suits. Now I don't normally get 4 suits, but I got a pair of aces, I got a pair of sevens, I got 3 of a kind with a pair of fives. That's how it goes, right? I got the ace king for the royal flush draw. I got things to have. I got queen jack for another royal flush draw. That's how it goes, right? So this is what I have here. Now the pro gods, let's see what they have. So they have 2 hearts, queen of clubs, 6 of clubs, 7 spades, 4 of clubs, and then 2 clubs. Now I'm going to move my cards a little bit down this way. I know you can't see them yet, but I know. 8 of hearts, 2 of spades, 2 of hearts, 5 of clubs, 9 of clubs, 5 of hearts, 10 diamonds. So, they have hearts, clubs, and spades, right? So that's 3 suits for them. So I got the diamonds, I got the, I got spades, I got clubs for mine. They have the same thing, right? So that's what they have, okay? Now if I didn't reveal, I would not know what they have, right? So I pretend that I would not reveal this, but if I just do it this way, and I just put, let's say, the 10 diamonds, and I only know that they only have the 10 diamonds here, let's see it for the way how it goes, right? So this is how I got. So let's see. So I'm trying to do an experiment. You know what that means, right? So it's almost like a science thing, but it's not really science, This is how it goes. Now, sorry that my voice seems to be a little bit quiet. Sorry about that. But earlier, this is how it goes, okay? So remember, I got spades, clubs, diamonds, hearts. So let's see. So I discard 1 red. I'll do 3 reds, and the flop is 10 clubs, 7 hearts, jack of diamonds. Discard 1 blue, and I have 1 blue. On the turn is the 7 spades. Discard 1 red, and the blue is the 10 diamonds. Now I'm thinking that I got 10 jack full house here, but then if I use 7s and 7s, I got quads, so I got 4 of a kind here. So I got 4 of a kind, jack high, jack 10 full house, quads, I just said that, right? So I got 4 of a kind here. Now the pro gods, if they had the same hand, and they got me as well specifically, so, so they have basically the 10 diamonds, 5, 2 of hearts, 9 of clubs, 2 spades, 8 of hearts, 2 clubs, 4 clubs, 7 of spades, 6 of clubs, queen of clubs, 2 of hearts. Like there's no good for the pro gods because they can't do anything. They only have 3 would come with a pair of 7s or a pair of 10s. I mean, but then I got like the quads, 7s and 10s here, so it kills the pro gods because they only got all 3 2s, like 4 2s here, but they can't do anything, right? So if you see it that way, right? So that's how it goes for them, right? And I'm thinking, okay, well, I have the best hand here. Yes I do, right? So that's what they have specifically, right? And then I got the same thing, right? So I don't know. I didn't. Good. I didn't shuffle these. I didn't shuffle these cards. Okay, so that's 1 half. Now I'm going to do the other half. Now it's 1 point for Zodiac, 0 points for pro gods, right? Because there's nothing for them. But if I do it this way, so pro gods will get at least 2 blues and 3 reds. I have 3 blues and 2 reds. So that's what they have. So I'm going to do what I'm going to do. So I have the king of clubs, 5 diamonds, king of spades, and queen, king of hearts. So I got 3 of a kind with a pair of kings, right? Now the pro gods will have, let's see what they have. They have the ace, jack of clubs, 9, 6, jack of spades. So yes, they took one of the spades away. I took one of their spades away, but they have the ace, jack of clubs. I got the king of clubs. Yes, they might get a royal flush draw, but that's how it goes. So let's see. Discard 1 blue. Add one blue and 2 red. Flop is 3 of clubs, 5 of hearts, 5 of clubs. So now I got 3 of a gun with a pair of 5s against a club draw. Discard 1 blue, add 1 blue on the turn is the 6 diamonds. Discard 1 red. Add the 10 of spades, and I got 3 of a kind with a pair of 5s against the pair of jacks. 2 points for Zodiac, 0 points for pro gods. Right, because they kind of missed that, right? Now discard at least 4 reds and 1 blue. And I'll add 2 reds, 1 blue. Top is 2 hearts, king clubs, 5 spades. Discard 1 red, 1 blue, and 1 red on the turn is the 4 spades. Discard 1 red, and another one is the 3 spades. Now the pro guys have the jack high flush, and that must be at least it'll be 1 point for the pro gods, 2 points for Zodiac. Now let's see. Let's see, right? So I'll discard at least 4 blues and 2 reds. And I'll add 2 blues and 1 red. And flop is 7 diamonds, 3 hearts, 4 clubs. Discard 1 red. And another one is the 7 spades. Discard 1 blue, add a red, it's another hearts. And I have pair of kings, pair of sevens, defeats Bogarts, is pair of jacks, pair of sevens. And it'll be 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 points for the yellows, 1 point for the Bogarts. Discard 1 red, add 2 blues, discard 1 red, add a blue, discard 1 red. And the flop is 4 diamonds, ace of clubs, king of spades. Discard 1 blue, add red is the 5 diamonds. Discard 1 red, add a blue for the last one is the jack of hearts. Both have top set pair of jacks, I have top set pair of kings. That defeats the Bogarts, and that'll be 3 plus 1 is 4, 4 points for Zodiac, 1 point for the Bogarts. Let's see. Discard at least 3 reds and 2 blues. I'll add 3 blues, and the flop is 3 diamonds, ace 9 spades. Discard 1 blue, 1 red, and 1 red is the 4 diamonds. Discard 1 red, and the blue is the 5 spades. Both have the jack high flush that kills my pair of 5s, and that must be at least 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 points for the Bogarts, and 4 points for Zodiac. Add 2 blues, discard 1 blue, add 1 red, discard 1 blue. And the flop is 10 of hearts, ace of diamonds, 9 of clubs. Discard 1 blue, and another one is the king of hearts. Discard 1 blue, and red is the 5 of hearts. Zodiac has the king of flush. Bogarts only have the pair of aces and 9s to pair, but a flush defeats it. So that'll be 4 plus 1 is 5, 5 points for Zodiac, and 2 points for Bogarts. And let me see what's going on. So I add 1 blue, discard 1 red, add 2 reds, discard 1 red. Flop is 6 2 of clubs, 8 diamonds. Discard 1 blue, add 1 blue is the 10 of hearts. Discard 1 red, and 1 red is the jack of diamonds. Bogarts have a pair of jacks, they have top set. That feeds my street draw, and that must be at least 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 points for the Bogarts, and 4 points for Zodiac. I'll discard 2 reds and 3 blues, and I'll add 1 blue and 2 reds. Flop is ace of hearts, 8 7 diamonds. Discard 1 blue, 1 red, and 1 red is the 10 clubs. Discard 1 red, add the blue is the 10 spades. Bogarts have the 7 8 9 10 jack, jack high straight, defeats my pair of kings and 10s, and that must be at least I think they're up to 3 plus 1 is 4, 4 points for the Bogarts, 4 points for Zodiac. I was only doing an experiment, and this experiment is working. I guess, because of how I'm doing it in a different perspective, right? So this is almost like a course of action where Pogus had 13 cards, Zodiac has 13 cards, but that's how it goes, I guess, right? Let's see. And one more. And I'll pick the middle. Let's see. Now do it this way. Discard the 3 blues and 2 reds. And I'll add 2 blues and 1 red. Flop is 10 of spades, 10 of clubs, 7 of diamonds. Discard 2 blues. Add 1 blue on the turn. 5 of hearts. Discard 1 red. And the blue on the last one is the 6 of diamonds. And we got a pair of kings, pair of tens. So that must be at least against pocket jacks of the Pro Gods, and I'll take it. So that'll be, I think it'll be 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 points for Zodiac, and I think their Pro Gods are stuck at that 4 points. 4 points for Pro Gods. 6 points for Zodiac, 4 points for Pro Gods. Discard 1 blue. Add 2 reds, 1 blue. And flop is 8, 5, jack, all clubs. Pros have a jack high flush, ace high flush, top step pair of jacks. Turn is the queen of diamonds. And 3 of clubs. Ace high flush takes it, so that'll be 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 points for Pro Gods, 6 points for Zodiac. Discard 1 blue. Add 2 blues, 1 red. Top is ace of diamonds, 10 of hearts, 5 of spades. Discard 1 blue. Add red is the 10 of diamonds. Discard 1 red. Add the blue for the last one is the ace of hearts. I have kings and aces. I have 2 pair of Pogus. I have a 3 account with aces. I didn't know that, but they'll take it anyway. 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 points for the Pro Gods, 6 points for Zodiac. So discard at least 4 reds and 1 blue. You know, discard 1 blue. Add 2 blues, 1 red. Envelope is 9, 3 of diamonds, king of hearts. Discard 1 red and 1 blue, and 1 red. Return is the queen of hearts. Discard 1 blue, and another one is the king of diamonds. I have a 4 of a kind. is I got pair of kings here, pair of kings, that's quads, 4 of a kind. So that must be at least, it would be 6 plus 1 is 7, 7 points for Zodiac, 6 points for God. And I'll do it again. I'll discard at least 2 reds and 3 blues. I'll discard 1 red. And I'll add 3 reds. Flop is 2, 6 of clubs, 5 of hearts. Discard 2 blues, add 1 red, 6 hearts. Discard 1 red, add Jack of diamonds, and that'll be Jack 6 full house. Wow. So that must be at least 6 plus 1 is 7, 7 points for Pro God, 7 points for Zodiac. Wow. Discard 1 blue and 2 reds. I'll add 1 red, 1 blue. Discard 1 blue, 1 red. Add 1 blue. Discard 1 blue. Flop is King of Spades, Ace of Hearts, 4 diamonds. Discard 1 red. Add blue on the turn is the 6 of Spades. Discard 1 red. And last one is the 4 of Spades. Pluggas have the Jack High flushed against my top 6 pair of kings, and that must be at least, but then I got the 4s and kings for a full house, didn't see that coming, and Pluggas did not see that. 7 plus 1 is 8, 8 points for Zodiacs, 7 points for Pluggas. They were close, but not really. And here we go. Discard at least 2 reds and 3 blues. Discard 1 red. Add 2 blues and 1 red. Flop is 6, 5, 7 all clubs. Both have the ace high flush. Discard 2 blues. Add 1 blue on the turn is the Jack of hearts. Discard 1 red and blue, and the last one is the Jack of diamonds. Pluggas have quads, 4 of a kind, pair of jacks, and that must be at least 7 plus 1 is 8, 8 points for Pluggas, 8 points for Zodiacs. And let's see. So I'll discard at least 3 blues and 1 red, and I'll add 3 reds. And the flop is 6 of diamonds, queen clubs, 2 hearts. Discard 1 blue and red on turn is the 5 of spades. Discard 1 red, and another one is the 2 of spades. So kings and 2s, I got 2 pair. Pluggas only have a pair of 6s, and they only have jacks and 2s, but I got it. So 8 plus 1 is 9, 9 points for Zodiacs, 8 points for the Pluggas. And here we go, last one. I'll discard at least 3 blues and 2 reds. And I'll add 1 red and 2 blues. Flop is 8 diamonds, 10 of hearts, 5 diamonds. Pluggas have an open ender. They have a straight draw. Discard 2 reds, add 1 blue on the turn, 2 hearts. discard one blue, add a red for the last one. It's the 8 diamonds. And I have pair of kings, pair of eights. I got 2 pair. Pogas only have pair of jacks, pair of eights. They have a low 2 pair, but I think it'd be 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 points for Zodiac and 8 points for Pogod. So as you can see, I think that the way how this is, in my own way of how it goes, this is how it goes in that way. Because this is the way it works in that way, because of how interesting this is, and this is how it goes. So, this is how it goes. But I understand you basically did see the 13 cards on what the Pogods gods had. But the way this is the, if you guys didn't see it on the camera, it's okay, because I already revealed the cards for you, okay? That's how it goes. But that's how it seems to be, right? So, as you can see, I did the most part of it. I did the whole entire way of how it goes, but this is how it is in that way, whether you understand it, and that's how it goes, right? This is the way it is, but it's the way it seems to be. And when you understand that, when you're revealing at least 13 cards, it's hard, right? It is, but this is how it goes, right? So you see what's going on in that way, whether you do it as a wonderful feeling, but that's how it goes in that way, right? This is the way it works, and you understand how it goes, right? This is the way it is. So this is how it seems to be, but this is how it goes in that way, and this is how it seems to be in that way, and this is how it is. So you understand how it goes in that way, and this is the way it happens. So I hope you all feel, try to understand that, try to pay attention to it, and enjoy, and this is the way it works. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day to all, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye for now, Ray. Thank you, and bye.